My name's Avi.
My name's Kevin.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Mitch.
Kirsty.
And we are
Pentatonics!
Should we explain what Pentatonics actually like the word?
The name?
The name? What it means?
do a good
Yeah,
explanation.
let me. Yeah, sit down. Okay. And
just because you went to Yale College does not mean you can talk to us.
I came up with the name. Pentatonics. But Kevin's going to explain it.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Pentatonics is a scale widely used in all types of music. It's 5 notes, and I think we liked it because that's kind of how we want our music to be.
That's true.
See, I wouldn't have thought of that if I was explaining it. So.
And there's 5 members of our group, too.
Yeah, we also have
So
five
And I'm
others.
still the temp, so
But
you know,
it's normally pentatonic scale. We added the X to make it cooler.
because
To
we're
get more
Futuristic.
Always.
X is always futuristic.
We're so diverse and are so different, but at the same time, like, we all have this common love for music and like what we're doing right now.
To create art by yourself is an amazing thing, but to do it with people that are so talented and yet and the synergy is there, that's something that's very unique.
Well, we're definitely a cappella because we don't use any instruments. I think what makes us different is we choose different syllables, we choose different arrangement styles.
And we draw from a lot of influences too, and that gives us a more unique sound, in my opinion.
And I think we would like to be seen as a regular band that just happens to use our voices as our instruments.
I was at lunch with my friend Rachel, and she had been on the sing-off before. She was in the backbeats. I said to her, I was like, I kind of want to try out for the show. And she was like, well, you have that trio from high school. Y'all are awesome. Y'all should try out. So I was like, that's a brilliant idea. I called up Kirsty and Mitch, and I was like, do y'all want to try out for sing-off with me? And they were like, yeah, that'd be fun, but that probably won't happen. I mean, Kirsty was in Oklahoma, and Mitch was in Texas.
My first conversation with Scott, he emailed me. He was like, hey man, you want to be in this group called Pentatonics? And I was like, don't really know who you are, but... And then so he actually sent me a YouTube video, and I had seen that video 6 months ago, and I was like in love with it. And I loved it, and I was super impressed, and I was like, I would love to sing with those kids.
Honestly, I remember the first day I met them and we sang the very first time. I knew there was something there that I have never experienced. The camaraderie amongst us was indescribable. Every single person has such a defined role in the group. And so when you hear somebody, you know exactly who you're hearing. And I think that makes it very, very important.
Avi is kind of the rock of the group. He's a really humble guy, nice, very focused when we need to focus. A lot of the times, Mitch and Kirsty and I will be joking around or giggling about some inside joke from years ago, and then Kevin will be distracted or practicing Chinese or something, and Avi will be very focused, and he'll make sure we're all doing that.
Scott has been my best friend since like I met him in high school, and he's really funny and really loud and really awesome. And we've been through a lot together, so it's really cool to be on this journey with him.
Mitch is one of the funniest characters I've literally ever met. He's very witty, very sassy. He's so talented. I tell him this all the time. I tell him probably daily he's so talented. The things that he does with his voice and his musical intuition is so strong. I just don't meet people like that every single day.
Kirsty Maldonado is a very pretty individual, as everyone knows, but she's also really well-rounded in musical theater, and she is very talented, and she can sing well, and she's really funny, and sometimes we have these little moments where we say things at the same time without meaning to, and it's freaky, almost like we were born of the same mother.
Kevin is hilarious. He's probably the nicest guy I'll ever meet. He's one of my best friends. One thing that I love most about Kevin is that he works so hard. Everything that he does, he puts his whole self into it.
We recorded an EP.
Absolutely.
PTX Volume 1.
PTX Volume 1.
And that's the name. And it is, it is a melting pot of genres. But
Kind of like us.
but we pull it off because we are who we are.
I think my favorite song on the EP is The Baddest Girl that Scott wrote. I don't know why, like every time we sing that song, I get really into it.
My favorite song on the EP is, I really love Show You How to Love. Partially because I wrote the chorus. No, why I love it is that, it just feels good. It's dancey.
I think my first love was Aha. We spent so much time on that arrangement. Mitch just sounds unbelievable.
And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, what if we actually got on the show? And what if we actually recorded an album? And what if we actually got to do all these exciting things?
Yeah.
And then now, like 3 days ago, seeing our EP just in pre-sales at like #1 on the pop iTunes charts, I was just like, I can't believe this actually happened. I tripped out of that.
I guess next for Pentatonics, we have a lot of things on our plate that we want to do. We're actually going to be starting recording immediately. Want to put out a Christmas album and hopefully maybe another EP or a second full-length album. We're not sure, but definitely recording is immediately after, and start preparing for tour. That's really important, and then obviously marketing this EP as much as we can.
And we constantly creating content. Just want to thank everyone who's been supporting us from the beginning so much. This has been the craziest journey of our lives, and it's been so awesome to have y'all there with us, constantly commenting and supporting and watching our videos.
I just want to thank you guys for everything that you've done for me personally. I mean, this is my dream, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys.
Thank you for supporting us and like loving our music. It really means so much because we literally put our hearts on the stage and like in our music for you.
I just wanted to thank all the fans for always supporting us, through the show, and now even with the pre-order for the EP coming out. That's so awesome that you guys push it up, so far on the charts.
We just thank you guys so much for being part of that journey with us to, make acapella in the mainstream.
Please follow us on our Twitter. It's at PTX Official. And you can see all our tweets on there.
And if you like to watch videos or have nothing to do on a Friday night, like I do, you can go to our YouTube channel, PTX Official. Just type it in the search bar.
And please like us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Pentatonics. Please like us on Facebook.
We all did the Miranda voice, so.
Shout out to Miranda.
So.